Hi, welcome to Asbury's Echoes. I'm Rhonda, this is Drew. It is January 2nd, 2024. I planned on being here sooner. We were going to do this last week, but life, gets in the way. Things change, and we're both been a little under the weather, so that hasn't helped. We had a really good Christmas, didn't we? Had a house full of people. The whole family was here, and lots of really good food and fun and presents. And then the whole last week, my husband was off work, and so he wanted to do some different things than we normally would do, and we just weren't able to sit down and fit in a Flosstube. So I want to say Tuesday, the day after Christmas, we decided to go to the Amanas. The Amanas is, it's not too far from here, and we try and get there at least once a year. It's was originally an old German community establishment, and there's a lot of history there, and it's just a lot of fun to visit. We hit some of the antique stores. Drew's got his computer on. I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry. We hit some antique stores. We went to the Amana meat shop and got some really yummy bacon that we love. What else did we do while we were there? We went to the general store. You have to hit the general store if you go to the Amanas, and we went through one of the toy stores. They have a lot of neat, fun, unique things at the toy store. And yeah, the biggest thing, Drew, we ate. The Amanas, they have a couple of restaurants, but our favorite is called the Ox Yoke Inn, and it's authentic German food, and they serve it family style. And Drew didn't remember ever going and eating there. We used to take all the kids there once in a while, and so we thought maybe he would.
It was fun. It was good.
Think it was fun and good food, and it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I was, they have this really, really good coleslaw that my husband and I both love, and I have never been able to figure out what is in it to make it so good. And as we were leaving, we kind of swung through their little gift shop area, and they have a cookbook out that talks about the history of the Amanas and of the Ox Yoke Inn, and had lots of their recipes in it, and they had that recipe for that coleslaw. But it was $25 for the book, and I just didn't, I thought, oh, I looked through it, and I saw that it had sour cream in it, and that was the one thing that I would never have thought to put in it, and vinegar, and I thought, oh, surely I can find a recipe online, and I can't. So if anybody knows of a good German coleslaw recipe that has sour cream and vinegar, please let me know, because I'm hoping next time we go I can get the cookbook, but they offer it online. When I got home, I thought, well, I wonder. So I looked, and they do offer it online, but it's $30 online versus $24.99 at the store. And I thought, well, if I wouldn't buy it at the store, I'm not gonna spend an extra $5. So anyway, that was fun. We did that, and then Drew got sick. So that took care of Flosstube last week. And then what did we do? Oh, I know. One other thing we did while we were at the Amanas was we stopped. They do have a really nice fabric store, and they have some cross stitch. One corner of it is devoted to cross stitch. So my haul, which is not much, you're not going to see haul here very often, but my haul was this. I have never stitched a Prairie Schooler Santa. I don't know why. I think they're really neat. I love to look at everybody else's, and I was thumbing through, and they had all the Prairie Schoolers. So this is the one I chose. I don't know if or when I'll actually stitch it, but that was my haul. I see it still has the price tag on it. They did have a Bent Creek that they had stitched up on the wall, and I can't remember, I just cannot remember what it was called, but it was a series, and she didn't have all of them, so I did have her put my name down. She's gonna let me know when they all come in, and I think maybe I'll go get those, but I guess when I do that, I can stop and get the recipe, the cookbook, huh? Yeah, he didn't like the coleslaw, so he's not too thrilled. But he loves to go to the Amanas, so anytime we get a chance, we go.
I need to go to Tom's Closet again today.
Oh, yeah, he wants to go to, there's a thrift store that he likes to go to, too. But it's not in the Amanas.
No, I said no. We need to go today.
Oh, today. No, I don't think I need to be going anywhere today, the way I'm feeling. So then he got sick, and then what else did we do? He got to feeling better. So we decided to head to Des Moines for the day. My husband was looking for a knife. What was it? Oh, field dressing knife. He goes deer hunting, and he'll be going this weekend. He's wanted one forever, and I finally said, let's just go get one. So he researched it, and he found there was one at Bass Pro Shop that he was really, really interested in. So we headed to Des Moines for the day, and we went to the Bass Pro Shop, which is always... It's just fun to walk through there because there's so many neat things to see. And we went to Scheels because the ammunition he needed was, they were out of it at Bass Pro Shop, so we had to go to Scheels. That place was busy. That was not fun. I don't do crowds much, so. And we picked up, what is he? Child number 3. We've got 4 kids, and my one of the boys lives in Des Moines, and we picked him up, and we went to the Botanical Center and spent the afternoon at the Botanical Center, and that was really fun too. He's all of a sudden he's developed an interest in plants, and not flowers, he said, just plants, and so we went there, and that was a lot of fun too, and went out for supper. And went to, what was it called? Johnny's
Steakhouse.
Johnny's Steakhouse, and it was an Italian restaurant. We decided it wasn't as good. It was good, but it wasn't near as good as the German restaurant. I think we like good home-cooked meals. I don't know. More, what do you call it? I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Cooked meals.
But they were both good, but that was our eating out for a while because, boy, let me tell you, it's not cheap to eat out anymore. And then New Year's Eve, we went to my folks's, and then I got sick. So I'm finally feeling a little bit better, I think, today. Well, today, much better than yesterday anyway. Thanks to Drew here. He likes to share his germs, I guess. But during all that, I did get quite a bit of stitching done. So here is one of them I did, and it is called, it's a Beth Twist heartstring samplery, 3 little proverbs. And I have done one of them so far. I don't know if I'll do the other 2 or not, but I did, oh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. I did, there's 3, and I've done this one right here, and it was a very, very quick stitch. I used the called for threads, but I did it on a piece of, like, it's vintage mocha. It's not necessarily the called for. I can't really see it very well, I don't think. And the saying, or the proverb is, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. So that was that one. I did it 1/2. I always do everything 1/2. I haven't done 2/2 in forever. I don't know why. I just like this look better. And like I said, it was the called for threads, and this was done on vintage mocha. 32 count, I think. Oh wait, here we go. Yes, 32 count. Vintage country mocha, Belfast. So that was that one. Like I said, that one was a really fast, quick stitch. It was fun. I'm gonna throw it on the floor. And I shared this one. This one was even faster. I shared that I had picked this one up or bought this sampler. And the Emma Hill sampler by Rose Tree Samplers. Now it's called the Emma Hill sampler. I changed it to the Hattie Hill sampler. And I changed all the colors. And the reason why I changed the colors because those aren't my colors in this sampler. I just don't use, those are not my colors. And so I changed it to that. And I haven't decided. On here, you can't really see it, but there's a date done in white right here. You also can't see the dog because it's done in white. So I haven't put, I don't really have a, I mean, the date was what, 1810. The reason why I changed it to Hattie Hill was because when I was a little girl, we lived in town and there were neighbors around the block, and Fred and Hattie Hill lived behind us. And I hadn't even thought about Hattie Hill. I barely remember her. I remember the house was a big old gray 2-story home, and I just don't remember much about Fred and Hattie. But when I saw Emma Hill, I thought, no, you know what? I remembered Hattie, so I just changed it to Hattie Hill. Anyway, I don't know, I'm gonna have to find a little frame for it. I have not coffee dyed this one, and I might still. I won't the first one there, but this one I might coffee stain it. And then this is the one I'm working on, or have been working on. I haven't here the last few days because I just didn't feel like stitching when I didn't feel good. So this one is Deeds of Kindness. And this is a heartstring samplery too. Beth Twist, she has a lot of really pretty patterns. And I've stitched quite a few of hers. So this is Deeds of Kindness. And I wish I had stuck with the recommended flosses, but I didn't. I switched to DMC because it was just easier to pull my DMC out. And I wasn't sure that I would have all of the other flosses, the called for flosses. And I didn't have the one DMC that is the flowers around the border. And so I did pull out my fancy flosses, and I did not have the called for either. So I changed that. So everything else is the DMC, and except for that one. And I can't remember which one I'm using. It's more, I think it's a little more of a gold, I don't know, yellowish gold than what it was called for. But I like it. I think it's turning out pretty. And it's a fun border. I really do enjoy that border. And this, what am I doing this on? This is Vintage Mocha, and I think it's 32 count too. I think it is. It says, little deeds of kindness, little words of love, make the earth an Eden like heaven above. And there it is again. I still have to put, there's a couple of bunny rabbits and a bird and my initials, and it's a fun stitch. I'm enjoying this one too. Once I get back to stitching, if I feel better. Okay, that is all of the stitching that I've done that's not my own patterns. So I did get this one finished. This was just a spur of the moment. I love winter, and I love snowmen and sheep, and so I just made a, I just stitched this up. It's real simple. And then my sister-in-law gave me a bunch of frames that she made. Not a bunch, but she gave me some frames that she made. And I thought that this will look really nice in that. You can see. Oh, I thought that was very perfect for that. And she also, this one up here on the wall here, I think I showed this one when I was stitching it, but I don't remember showing it finished. But that is, and that pattern is, this pattern's in my Etsy shop. My winter is not, it will be, if I ever get it framed and get the pattern done. But I just thought this frame was perfect. She just out of the blue called and said, hey, I've been messing around with some old lath and making frames, and I've got all these frames, do you want them? And I said, well, sure. She was funny. She says, you know, they're far from perfect. They're really not. I said, Linda, if they're not perfect, then I definitely want them. So I really appreciate that. She did good. She made me some really cool frames. So there was that one too. This one is called Two Rooster Sampler, and that one's in my shop. And then I just finished this one. I started this New Year's Eve when we were at Mom and Dad's. Dad watched football and Drew played caroms with Grandma. And I think your dad played caroms with Grandma too while he was watching football. And I stitched. So this is, he is risen. Yeah, and I took a nap, didn't I? Apparently I was getting sick and didn't know it yet. So there's that. And again, Linda had sent me, or given me at Christmas, the perfect frame again. This, I think you could, this would make a really nice pillow too. But I think I might frame it because I really like this frame and it fits. I apologize, I'm sniffling, I'm sorry. What else have I got through? Yeah, I'm sniffling. Drinking my throat coat tea with my elderberry syrup. I don't know if anybody has seen this one. This one I put in my Etsy shop, gosh, not that long ago. I don't remember when. I designed this one and stitched it up a long time ago and forgotten all about it and was putting stuff away and digging around, and oh, that's right, I forgot. When I first made this one, or first stitched this one, I framed it. And then I had a friend contact me and she said, hey, can you stitch me one of those? But can you make it into a pillow? And I like it better in the pillow than I did when it was framed. It's just, it's got some sheep and some chickens and the clothes on the line. I still hang my clothes out, so I love to see clothes hanging on the line. And then the only other thing I have are my Valentines. This is, I don't know if I've shown this one or not, Valentine's Blessings. It's been stuffed with crushed walnuts, and I think yeah, this is a linen that I dyed before I stitched, and then I didn't dye it again, and it's really, there's some really light places and some really not darker places. I don't know if that shows up so much on this. And then this trim, I added this trim, and I'm pretty sure this trim came from Purple Paper Mountain on Etsy. It's got a little bit of a shine to it, a little bit of glitter here and there. I thought it turned out really pretty. So there was that one. And then Join Your Heart to Mine and Be My Valentine. And again, these are all done on 32 count linen. It's a linen I picked up at Joann's And I'm not very happy because I tried to order some. I try and order it over Black Friday. There's a big difference there. When they have their big sale, and I did again this year, and it didn't come, and it didn't come, and it didn't come, and finally they sent me a message and said that they were sorry, but they were out of it. They had it back in stock, but they couldn't give it to me. That order was canceled because at the time they had taken too many orders, and so they canceled mine because they didn't have enough to fill everybody's. So I'm gonna have to reorder, I guess, but I really was wanting it at that really good price. But I've sometimes have good luck with Joann's, and other times I have bad luck with Joann's. But I really like this linen, so I keep going back. Anyway, 32 count linen. This again was, I dyed this one before I stitched it, and this again is Purple Paper Mountain trim. I really like her trims. She has some really pretty ones, and her price is really good too. And then there's this one for the one that I love. It's just a sweet little one. No trim. I did add a rusty bell and safety pin that I had here. I rusted up a whole bunch of them. Oh, excuse me. Years ago. I'm sorry. And I'm still using them, but I'm about out, so I might have to see if I can find a recipe again to rust up some more safety pins and some more bells. So there's that one. And these are all in my Etsy shop. And then this is the last one, and it's Please Be Mine, Sweet Valentine. It's a boy and girl, and he's giving her some flowers. And this trim, it's the same linen again. And then I dyed this one after I stitched it. I can see that. And it's all 1/2. All of these are 1/2. And this trim is just trim that I had in my stash. I'm not sure if it was Lady Dot. I'm not sure what it was. Or if it was just loose and what I didn't even have. I don't remember. And they are all stuffed. I think I put a little bit of fiber fill in parts of them, like in the corners, but for the most part, they're all stuffed with crushed walnut shells. So that was that one, and that's my Valentine ones. So far anyway. I don't know if I'll do another one or not. I guess it just depends on what comes to me. Did you have anything to share?
I don't.
No? Okay. Well, we had a lot of people put their names in for the drawing. And I feel really bad because the plan was to do this before New Year's. But it just didn't happen, and I apologize. So I cut everybody's names out. I think it was New Year were the words I was looking for in the comments. So I cut everybody's names out, wrote them down, cut them out, because I don't know how to do the fancy automatic on the computer type thing. I'm old school. We do everything around here the old-fashioned way, don't we? Even if you don't want to, we do things the old-fashioned way around here. Poor Drew, he's got old parents. But Drew's gonna draw a name, and this is for a free free New Year's pattern. I have 2 of them out, so you get to pick which one you want. And actually, since it took me so long, and maybe we'll draw 2 names this time. Okay? There's one. There's 2. So this one is Teresa Chuckle 5362. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Teresa Chuckle 5362. I don't even know if you can see it. And the other one is Kathy Harris, 7158. Kathy Harris, 7158. So here's the two, the patterns that you can choose from. New Year's Blessings, that one, and Happy New Year. It's Happy New Year. The horse in the cabin. Somebody thought my horse was funny. Somebody commented, I think, on Facebook on the funky horse. Huh? So, just shoot me an email and let me know which one you want, and they'll be PDF. I'll send them to you PDF. I don't have paper. I don't know how to do that, and I don't know right now if that's even in, I just don't know how to go about doing that. So for now, everything I do is going to be PDF. So again, shoot me an email and let me know where to send the PDF, and thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing. And I guess I didn't say at the beginning, welcome to everybody, and welcome to all the new subscribers and the old subscribers, and I just appreciate this so much. And Drew's back there making funny faces at me, aren't you? So please like and subscribe, and we'll do these periodically. That's kind of fun. And if you know of a good coleslaw recipe that has vanilla, or not vanilla, that would not be good, sour cream and vinegar, and I think it was honey. I think there might have been some honey in it too. I just can't remember. Let me know. And again, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll be back next week. Hopefully things will slow down again and we can get on some sort of a good schedule. All right, so goodbye.